You already know. This is my blood, sweat, and tears right here. Yo. Salute, man. I'm about to set this off. Skills, I have plenty of, but bills, I have plenty of. For the people that's been asking me what the fuck, because I ain't done enough. Young Emmett on a sugar high, I'm about to run them up. Since I came out the birth canal, I always been ill like Diddy, son, and Chris, I'm kind of a big deal. I'm fresher than Sean Nelson, bully bars like Nelson, months that full Nelson again. With the slang Hernandez couldn't hang, in exchange in the cycle, the sidewalks thing. Still too soon. This pop shit, nothing is out of bounds, but better be ready for the get back. Better pack a strap so big that when it spits round the kick back, knock you to the middle of next week like your mama pimp slap. Anyone can get their shit tapped. I was in hibernation, y'all should've just let the kid nap. Now when I kick raps, extended family members and soulmates is getting kidnapped. Seeds, pre-K teachers is getting it while they get snapped. Combination of cocaine and ether. I've been cracked. Yo, it's either rap or die. We do every second already, and since tomorrow's not a guarantee, I'm gonna speak my mind. You have no choice but to respond. Yo, it's either rap or die. We do every second already, and since tomorrow's not a guarantee, I'm gonna speak my mind. You have no choice but to respond.
Wow! Yeah! Cease Loco is in the building, though. What up, though? Where everybody at this morning, man? What's cracking with it, man? Cease Loco, what up, fool? You on today, man. You on today, man. That's Kalboi. Kalboi, what's happening, man? I think Naomi is coming. 10 is coming in a minute. If you're talking to me, Cease, you are on mute, buddy. Let me see. Participants. Chat. I think 11 said he gonna try to make it. He out in the middle of the wilderness somewhere, he said. Man. I don't know what that was just now. Like this. I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna play something else off the out of all the collective cars real quick. Let me see. Let's do OBJ hands, you dig? And we'll start the show when we come back, fam.
What up?
I'm in my Hawaiian attire today. I'll show y'all in a minute though. But yeah, we're gonna go with OBJ's hands right now before we get started. And
good morning.
Good morning.
Man, I almost missed this. I'm in St. Louis and I didn't even St. Louis only 2 hours behind y'all.
Oh, it ain't 3?
Nah. I just got here last night, man. I'm at my mama's house. If
you gotta be kidding me. You must have unwittingly been dissing me. You about to have your infantile infantry and able to get past infancy. Mention my name, I'll apply game like a black site. I'm not rap tight, stay high, open like a biplane. Conqueror like when whites came and Christ came to save you all. WMD to the fair one who came to brawl. You gotta be a furrow anus hole to think that your greatest flow could ever top mine. Johnny on the spot rhymes, only as a pastime in a flat line. These rappers like keep it subtle and give me 24. Rock for the level, you probably want money more. Good cane, I only want it more. Couldn't catch you with OBJ's hands. This shit is not for the layman. Rock harder than caveman and devastate clans. Stay upright in my feet. Sweet when they try and rip. Yourself, cause I know every time you rhyme, it's like you die. These damn white niggas be everywhere that I turn. I mean, it's rare that I heard someone compare with their words. What I do see is every time of day, trying to MC, put refrain on the cypher, so you have to give it 10 feet, sipping chip, beaming and coke. Puffing out, who wants smoke with us? Not someone, no part of my magnificent opuses. I kill my foes to be into a poker bar. So on the spark, if you were smart, the answer would be no. I can never be on that whack shit. Most rappers beat it out. So if mentioned in that category, you should definitely leave me out. Fuck whatever you speaking about. If it don't pertain to skills, bro, I ascertain your act with advice. You shouldn't be here, bro. Probably thought you was ill, huh? Shoot out at your very best. Nigga style, I have various body and y'all for precarious poke. Let it hilarious. Underground and Harriet was. I'll be getting all the love like Darius. Been on the kill mic from the first day that I touched one. Always had a talent for solving difficult conundrums. And MCing was no different. I'm a magician with wordplay. Crucifying my victims and resurrecting on the third day.
Listen,
that was ugly.
That might be one of my favorites on the whole project, though. You feel me? For real.
Ugly.
Let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. I want to welcome everybody to the round table, you dig, where we get together as Crown Republic every Sunday and discuss anything and everything Crown Republic. You heard me? This is what we're going to do today. Today, we got the table again. We got a couple other people coming in late. So I'm going to keep the doors open so they can come in. At the table today, we got Loco. We're going to interview Loco about his Collective Scars mixtape. We got our down south super producer, Kevin Kalboi Jenkins.
Cowboy, what up?
You did. You on mute, cuz. You got to take yourself off mute or something, cuz. You can't talk to us on mute. You done pull the Loco. You done pull the Loco.
Hey, man, I just didn't want everything in the background picked up. That's all.
Then we got my co-host in this thing today, as well as every Sunday, the most beautiful Naomi G, you dig? She is Naomi G Productions, Director of Productions and Promotions for Crown Republic South, Crown Music. You dig what I'm talking about, man. Naomi, go ahead and open this up. Let's go.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Roundtable. This is what, session 3?
Session 3.
Thanks for joining us. We've had a lot of fun doing this. They've been very informative to everybody else, and it gives all of y'all a chance to see who we are at Crown. So thanks for joining us. And I hope y'all are staying safe, man. It's kind of crazy out there here lately.
It is. They tried to fool us and make us think that the pandemic was over, though. No. They tried to fool us and make us believe that the pandemic was, you could take your mask off. Everything is gravy. The vaccine is out. You good. Get the vaccine and everything is good.
And I don't know about that vaccine either. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, right. I'm on that. I'm on that too. I don't know about it.
Oh, listen, that's going to be a whole different round table discussion at another time. I'll be sure to make sure I pull everybody from this group to that group when we do that discussion. That one is definitely coming. You heard me? It's definitely coming. I promise. I promise. So we're going to do today, let's start it off like this. See, we just opened up with Rap or Die, the first intro to your mixtape, Collective Scars. Then we gave a little bit of OBJ's Hands, which was your first single off the project as well. We discussed in session number 1, I think, when we were talking about the Emotions of Man project, about how you got started rapping. And I could tell some stories, but I'm going to let you tell the stories today. Right. You feel me? So explain to us first and foremost how your creative energy got created. Because I know when I first met you, you was singing like a motherfucker. You was an R&B dude. Listen, a lot of people may not know that we used to have a super group. It was 4 of us. We was we was like New Edition and shit when we first started.
Don't tell them about me singing. The niggas might start calling me again.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm on the phone. I don't do
Yeah. We used to spend a gang of middle school nights up late on the phone singing the girls and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
We had a super group where we was learning dance moves and all kinds of shit, brother, trying to be a New Edition. You know what I'm talking about? Backstreet Boys. I don't know what the hell we was trying to do.
I can see that.
Oh yeah, we don't got no pictures. We ain't gonna do no reflecting on that or none of that. I think that's kind of like when Dre was part of what the group was when he had his hair slick.
World Class Wrecking Crew.
You know, Dre don't really talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Dre don't really talk about that shit. You feel me? So I'm just gonna say we not gonna really talk about that shit either. You heard me? We just gonna go ahead and go bypass that. But see, Loco, give us a little bit of background on yourself, man.
You know, I probably started rhyming when I was like 13. I used to roll around with these two Negroes that are gonna remain unmentioned at this current moment. in a Bronco too. They used to always rap, and I would never rap. You know what I'm saying? Somebody clown me. That person is also gonna remain nameless. And, made me a little mad. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started deciding I was gonna rhyme, but I was gonna be better than the two niggas that was driving around in the vehicle with me. So that kind of like, truth be told, sparked my little flame. You know what I'm saying? When I started figuring out I was like not bad at it, actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I really start focusing in, blocking in when I got out of high school, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. That's facts. So Cease's trying to keep people nameless, but I'll throw myself under the bus.
Right.
I'm the only one in the crew that ever had a Bronco too. That would be me. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I'm the only one that had a license at the good time to be driving anybody around except D-Lo. We're gonna go ahead and call him by his alias.
Right.
Young
right.
D-Lo. You feel me?
Up,
and I'm the dude that pissed Cease Loco off. You know what I'm saying? Because I made a little racial comment, and did a little bit of background. As we grew up, you know what I'm saying? Cease is mulatto, Cease is mixed, you feel me? Cease spent a lot of time in a different side of town, you know what I mean? And as we were growing up, you know what I mean? I felt like Cease had a identity crisis. He wasn't real sure of who he identified with in life, you feel me? And I made a comment, you know what I mean, that I probably shouldn't have made, but I made it, you know what I mean? Just being who I am as a kid.
He shouldn't have, for you sucker ducks out there sake, probably shouldn't have said that, you know what I'm saying? For you whack motherfuckers out there, definitely shouldn't have said that. But you know, he said it.
I did.
Now whack motherfuckers gotta beware.
And all it was a little bit of fuel under the fire that made him who he is today. You feel me? So we've talked about this a gang of times. You know what I'm saying? And Cuzzo's been like, bro, you the one that made me get motivated. That's cool. Whatever way it took for me to motivate you to be who you are today, it means everything to me. You feel what I'm saying? So give us a little bit of insight on the Collective Scars, brother. Where did the project come from? How was it put together? What is the premise behind it?
Well, the premise was so short story long, as they say. To your point of what you was just referencing, I got a song that's about my pops and him not like being present, you know what I'm saying, and raising me. And at the end of the song, I say, but I'm still trying to hide all my collective scars, you know what I'm saying? And my man was like, yo, my man Tyre was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that's a crazy thought. Like, what you're doing when you're writing, it's just like you writing your scars down. You know what I'm saying? And when you said that, it sums up what you're doing now. It's like all your scars collected on this notebook. And so, you know, when I start putting that initial mixtape together, you know what I'm saying, my first full-on just me, it just felt fitting for that, you know what I mean? Because when I'm writing, I'm not, you know, a lot of people just rap, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm writing, I'm really trying to speak my truth, you know what I mean? Not yours, not his, you know what I'm saying? Not acting like I'm something that I'm not, just exactly who I am is right here, and I'm spitting it at you, you know what I'm saying? And so that was the science behind that title.
I think you did a real good job, to be honest, and it's kind of like My Emotions of Man, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you get to working on projects a little deeper than just music,
right?
You know what I'm saying? When you start working on a project where you're writing about something that you know is a reflection of who you really are, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not writing a love song. I'm not writing a trap song. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not This is some shit that I wrote that's like, damn, this is part of me. And when I put this out, that ain't gonna, it might not fly too well with people that don't really know me. You feel me?
Right.
So I think you did a great job in reflecting on those scars and just, you know, putting it out there in a way, you know what I mean, that other artists could see it and be like, oh, damn, you know what I mean? Check that out. Listen to what he did. Also, to dig all the way into it, a lot of people don't know that you are the director or A&R, director of A&R artist development for Crown Republic. You know what I'm saying? So even in doing your own project, you know what I mean? It took us a little bit of time to make sure we got exactly what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Can you talk about that process? Talk about the process of us putting it together.
Are you talking about like being in San Diego or even getting to the point of
before even before San Diego, like that whole process?
Man, well, you know, like you referenced, I've been playing this role for a while. Artist is like one of them things that I always have been, but I wasn't really pressed behind it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to be in the front. Like that's not so much me, you know what I'm saying? And so you as well as a couple of my other colleagues have been bugging me for a while, like, yo, you need to put something out. And you had been pressed off of me going to San Diego, you know what I'm saying, and Loose and how amazing he was, and you know what I'm saying, he was positive. I would want to even work with him, you know what I'm saying? And so when I did finally make that track, you know what I mean, and I started listening to what Loose was doing, then there was like a little bit of free time, and I had the opportunity to, like, you know what I'm saying, do something my own self. In that environment, I was just blown away, you know what I'm saying, by what Loose was doing, you know what I'm saying? And you was looking at me like, yeah,
say it again.
I said I was blown away by, you know what I'm saying, what Loose was doing, like the sound that he pulls out in the artist. You know, a lot of engineers just press record, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll just let you go in the booth and say go, right? Click the bar or whatever, and then you finish your verse, and they be like, "How did it sound to you? You ready to do your ad libs? You want to do your under not direct, you know what I'm saying, and or feedback even, you know what I'm saying." And Loose is very hands-on in that regard. Like he like how I think about my bars would be to me how Loose thinks about being behind the board. It's, you know, there's a level of perfectionism there. You know what I mean? It's his work, so you can't hear it until I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about my verses, you know what I'm saying? And that struck me, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yo, I gotta get back to dude. And I mean, it had to be like at least a month to 6 weeks. I just start going through all my material because I'm sitting on work.
Yeah, because if you pay attention to your background picture, them is really your notebooks.
Right.
Like, them is really your notebook. Like, a lot of people don't know, if you're talking about a backpack rapper, that is Cease. That nigga Cease got thousands of notebooks full of rhymes, and it might not have no beat to them at all. Like, listen, I'm going to go ahead and tell this story. We did, She Gives Me Life. We did She Gives Me Life, right? I put this shit on for Cease. Like, what you think about this shit, right? That fool not even listening to the rap. Like, he not even listening to the song. He like I'm telling you, I promise. Watch this. The song played for like 30 seconds. He was like, oh yeah, I got something for this. I said, what? Oh yeah, I got something for this. Hold on, bros. Did you hear the song? Are you paying attention? I got something for this. I'm like, oh, okay. You got something for this? Okay, well, shit, when we get to San Diego, I guess we're going to do a remix because I'm letting him hear the first song. He heard the first version of the song. He didn't even give a damn about the song. He like, yo, put me on this. I got something for this. You dig? So that's Cease. Like, Cease just got notebooks full of notebooks full of notebooks. You know what I mean? And like, no bullshit. Like, what you see in his background is really his notebooks, and they are full of rhymes and poems and hooks and verses and all that. You know what I mean? So I can really say and vouch for Cease, and not saying it in a derogatory way, but Cease is really a backpack rapper. You know what I'm saying? He really got a backpack full of rhymes. And at any time, you know what I'm saying? He can pull out a rhyme. Here's a better story. We're meeting with an artist in Kentucky. We are at Madison Gardens where they're having a shortage on chicken wings, right? Right now they're having a shortage on chicken. You can only get 5. You can only get 5.
Leave that alone,
Said a shortage on chicken wings.
You fucking with me.
It's a sensitive subject.
That's crazy. That shit hurt my feelings when I heard about it. Like, what are you talking about, brother? But listen, so we there, right? We there. And I asked the artist, give me a verse. Spit something for me right now. And me knowing who I am and knowing the situation, that artist got nervous, couldn't spit his rhyme, couldn't do his verse, couldn't do his
choked
thing.
up, huh? Choked up.
So then I was like, look, to be a part of my team, you got to be able to go on command. So I'm like, Cease Loco, give him something. And Cease spit about 20-something bars, had the whole table sitting there like, damn, like, right, that's how it goes, you know what I mean? So Cease is one of them pit bulls, you know what I mean? I got pit bulls, 11, you know what I'm talking about? Cease, I would even say Blue, Los, you know what I mean? We got pit bulls that can pull out bars on you on site, you know what I mean? And Cease is one of those artists. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Listen, that's absolutely the statement. Waiting to rap. Like, just tell me when to go. I'm ready. Right. Naomi, you got any questions? Kalboi, you got any questions?
I'm good right now, fam. I'm good.
I really don't right now. I feel like you covered it all.
Okay, let's do this, Cease. Let's talk about we talked about the idea of collective scars. We talked about the premise. Give me like 3 songs that's your favorite on the project.
Bro, I really like I really love What's Happening.
That's a good one.
I really love that song.
Background.
Just for the hook to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Can I tell you your vision though? Can I make you the center of my intention? My intentions to get with your love. Like that scheme, you know what I mean? Cause I'm funny like that. Like I'm funny about like how things rhyme and how they make me feel when I hear them. Like, yo, that makes me kick. Like my intentions, the way that plays. I really love that. Plus it's for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was speaking from a direction that most dudes don't, you know what I'm saying, when they talk to women. Shoot first. Always love shoot first. Same thing, because it's like a gangster rap, you know what I'm saying? Air quotation. You know what I'm saying? But it's from that perspective of like, you know, a lot of people are sitting behind bars as shooters because they were scared. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they were scared shooting. It was blind firing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like again, that's not something that people tend to address. You know what I'm saying? And so I like that approach, that concept, especially over that East Flatbush beat. Like, if you're MC and you hear East Flatbush, if you hear that boom, 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 and it don't want to make you rap, you not know MC. I don't care.
Hold on, cuz. Let me get that lined up for you. Hold on, let me get that lined up for you, though. Let me get that lined up. We're going to play that one.
I don't care what you say to me.
Wait, that's
God.
Shoot first, right?
Everything is sacred and holy.
Shoot first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to line him up for us next. We're going to play him
you know,
Say it a little louder for the ones in the back.
Damn.
That family. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Tennessee's in the building. What up, Ten?
Good,
Probably
Shit, this motherfucker don't want to work
love,
right.
hate.
Sorry, y'all.
Love, hate.
Love, hate will be the third. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the dichotomy of my relationship with the town. And you go away from Vegas because you're like, this place is scuzzy and slimy and swampish, you know what I'm saying? And then as soon as you leave, you're like,
I need to get back.
I need to get back to there. I need to get back to there.
That's facts. Listen, I wish I could be like, that's not true. But I'd have been to Richmond, Kentucky. I'd have been to Dallas, Texas. I'd have been to Midland, Odessa. I'd have been to San Diego. I'd have been to Oregon, Colorado, Denver, Phoenix. I'd have been all kinds of places, right? But I swear to God, every time I get somewhere and be there for like a week, 2 weeks, it'd be like that 2-week period. I'd be like, yeah, it's time to get back. It's time to get back to the house. It's time to get back to the house, man. Time to get back to the house, man. For real. So let's talk about this real quick. Because this is something I want to do, and I'm glad Kalboi came into the round table today, because Kalboi and Blue Boy got a project coming out soon.
Yeah.
Los Peasy got a project coming out soon.
Yeah.
Soldier got a project coming out soon. So that's all Crown Public South. On the West Coast, I just dropped a project. 11 just dropped a single. I got a couple more things coming. I got a single coming with me and King Q. You know what I mean? King Q been MIA. Shout out to King Q. I don't know where he is, but I hope he all right. But what we've been lacking on is that Cease Loco. So I'm glad that Kalboi's in the building right now, because I'm gonna put the proposal on the table right now. That Kalboi, and it's gonna be a challenge, because you know 11 and Cease is boom back niggas. They boom back. They like they boom back. Boom back. Boom. They like that old school hip hop boom back. You feel what I'm talking about? Okay. So I'm gonna put the challenge on the table for Kalboi to start creating some boom back from the South, so that we can get ready to get Cease Loco project together too. You feel me? Now that's a challenge. That's a challenge, because Cease Loco is like 11. Cease Loco is like Los. Like they be real picky and finicky about it.
I know. You know, the whole week I was with him, so I know how picky he is. So trust me. I have to be on my A game and then some.
You heard me?
That just goes to show how we do it at Crown. You know, that shows how we do it at Crown.
That's facts, though. And listen, real shit, man. Y'all might never know. Just gave me chills. Listen, y'all might never understand, and I might not ever really express how I feel about everybody in the group, everybody part of the team. But there is never a day that I look at anybody else's team and be like, damn, I wish I had that. Damn, I wish I had them on my team. Or damn, I wish we had somebody that do that. I don't do that shit. I be looking at my team and be like, shit, I feel like my team better than everybody else, for real. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Jay-Z and them too. I'm talking about all them niggas. I'm talking about all of them. I'm talking about everybody. It ain't nobody in the industry that I look at and be like, hey, damn, I wish we was doing that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't, brother. I'm just telling y'all.
And I think a lot of that has to do with how we're not just who we are individually, we're collectively a big family. And we treat each other that way, and we're there for each other that way. So it makes us all go a little harder.
And I personally, let me say this, please.
Oh, get on there, Ted.
Man, the first thing I say, I'll be like, oh my God, I'm glad we are not like that. We don't get down like that. I'm so sorry. I was just like, I didn't think nobody like looked at the shit like I looked at the shit. Got it, love it. Crowd
gang, it is. Hey, but for real, when we started this thing, and Kalboi can vouch for that, because I told him when we got to Crown Public South 10 years ago, this was the vision. Me and Cease been talking about coming. Listen, it's crazy. A lot of people don't know this story. I got Cease rapping. We already kind of talked about that. But I'm talking about I got Cease rapping when my big cousin was talking about cucumbers. And I ain't never heard nobody put a cucumber in their rap before. You know what I'm talking about? No, real talk though. Real talk. This is my big cousin rapping. All of a sudden he rapping. Woo woo bop the cucumber. Bye bye. What? What you say? That cucumber? You use cucumber in a rap, brother? tripping for real. So since them days, you understand? I've been watching Cease. Even when Cease was a part of Exquisite Productions with me and Real Music Entertainment, I'm going back right now. You understand? Cease always did work outside of what we had going on. And I never, ever doubted him or did not support him. You can ask him. I came to shows when he had a whole different crew, and I sat in the crowd, watched the whole show, and when the show was over, I came to Chris and was like, hey, you the coldest dude on the team.
Yep.
But they don't promote you like that. They try to push everybody else but you. So, cuz, when I get everything right with this music, I got you. That's been my motto since I first started thinking about having a record company or entertainment company. See, am I lying?
Facts.
So that to me is just,
Growth.
So I mean growth, but something also I just wanted to make sure that sometimes in other groups or in other places, people can be overlooked. And I just felt like knowing who Cease was, knowing the talent that he had and the group that he was dealing with, they were more focused on individuals rather than the team. And I think my point to this story is I feel like us as a group are more focused on team than individual. And that's what makes us work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody being focused on the team and the longevity of the team is what makes us work. Because I hear 9 times out of 10, I hear people all the time like, damn, Blacc, y'all still doing it? Yeah, that surprises you, don't it? That surprises you. You feel me? Because a lot of people don't expect for independence to work as long as we've been working. You know what I mean? So I'm just very, like I say, I'm just very proud of the team and the way we move and how we work. You feel me? So we got like 10 minutes left in this thing. So before we do too much talking, we don't let Cease get to talk about, some important things he might want to discuss. Can you tell us, Cease, where they can get in touch with you? Drop us some links. Tell us where they can contact you.
Yes.
Right now, you can listen to the project on Audio Mac. Like Blacc said, is called Collective Scars. You feel me? Bangers. I can promise, ain't nothing on there.
Audio Mac. There you go.
That you not gonna fuck with as far as musically. A lot of different styles on that. And then my IG at Cease Loco. I drop a lot of shit on the IG. You know what I'm saying? So that at Cease Loco. If you really want to be up with your boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm on that pretty frequently, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I got a few things cooking right now, you know what I'm saying? Some with one of the homies, you know what I'm saying? The end of this year, you know what I'm saying? Going into 22, I'm about to be cooking. It's get down and lay down, you feel me? Like real talk. That's not to be any kind of way, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's friendly competition and whatnot, but it's really get down and lay down. I'm really about to start running up more like this. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on. Since you did that, talk about it, because on the cover of your mixtape, you got this mask on. We got to talk about this. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
That's a homage. That's an homage even to Doom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on.
But I like to come with my face covered. You know what I'm saying? I might start doing these round tables that way. No bullshit. You have to start going back into the archives to find me. But that's mainly because I want people to like how I appear is like that should be insignificant. You know what I'm saying? Like what am I saying? Like people get caught up on that gloss. You know what I'm saying? Or like you don't look like a rapper. What do you mean? Well, you don't have a big shiny chain, and where's your? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you showing where are the firearms at? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like
where's all the money
like,
you're flossing? I don't see you flossing money. Where's your money at? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? we come from a different era, you know what I'm saying, where skills really mattered, you know what I'm saying? Like skills really mattered, you know what I'm saying? And so if you do something outside of that, that's what's up. I'm not knocking you, but it's like it's skills over here. And the mask kind of exemplifies that to the fullest, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is not about what the dude looks like. This is not his age. Bro, I keep my age to myself, but then I'm still crushing you motherfuckers. You feel me? Like, it's like listening to somebody like Redman and like they only get better. You know what I'm saying? With time, like a fine wine. You feel me? So the mass just, you know what I'm saying? So the mass just exemplifies that to the fullest. Like, yo, don't worry about what I look like. Worry about how these hot bars is coming at you. Dylan. But five favorite MCs. Dylan, and Dylan. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Listen, I a lot of people ask me why we don't have younger artists on the team, right? And I've tried it. You know what I'm saying? Tay Hustle, Cash Mac, Fade. Man, listen, I can name all kinds of Shaka. I can name younger artists that we tried it with, right? But my problem is I like my watermelon right. You know what I'm talking about? I like my watermelon right. You feel me? So if you give me a baby watermelon and it ain't all the way right, you know what I mean? I have a problem with it, brother. I can't really ingest it. I can't really eat it. It ain't really for me. You know what I mean? So I like to deal with older people that understand the responsibility of living life at the same time I'm trying to pursue this music career. You feel me? And that might be bad on me. A lot of people tell me all the time, like, bro, you got to go younger. The younger kids is going, that's cool. That might be working for y'all. You know what I mean? But that just might not work for me. You feel me? I'm not into babysitting and they don't pay enough, to be honest. You heard me? So I appreciate the age and the experience and the youthfulness. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the youngness or I like the youthfulness. There's a lot of us that are older that's got a great young energy, and I like that about us. You know what I'm saying? That's something I really dig about Crown. You feel me?
You calling me old? No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, somebody last night, I'm sitting at my jacuzzi, right? So every night about 9, 10 o'clock, I try to go get in the jacuzzi, rest these weary bones, right? So there was these like 3 younger ladies, they going to school to be doctors or whatever, right? So they get to asking me some questions, and I tell them, like, when were you born? I said 1978. When you graduate? Like 1996. And then one of the younger girls, she was like, damn, you know you old if you got a 1 on the year that you were born in. Hold on, young girl, what the hell you talking about?
She didn't.
Watch your mouth when you talk about me like that, damn it. Watch your mouth. I said, damn, okay, new friend. I can't talk to you no more. That's crazy. So listen, before we get out of here today, Cease, you got anything else you want to say? We're going to go into your shoot first. We're going to end it with shoot first tonight.
Nah, man, I think I've said enough. I haven't said it all, but I think I've said enough.
That's what's right up. Kalboi, you got anything you got to say? Anything you want to put in on the Cease Loco project?
I'm just up for the challenge, man. I'm step up. I'm ready.
Naomi, you got anything?
Hey, say last.
Everyone just continue to be safe. Go check out the Rebirth Project. Go check out Emotions of Man. Go check out Fire Within. Go hit up Cease Loco's project on Audio Mac. Like, hit it all up. Hit up Earn Ills for some merch.
Get the clothes.
Get looking right. Get that clothes.
And we got graphics. And we got so much, man. Stop playing, man. Tennessee, you got anything before we get out of here today?
I'm good. No, I'm good.
Okay. Let me go ahead and shout Tennessee out too, Vice President of Crown Republic, Crown Music. You did. We're gonna end the night today. We're gonna end the show today, the round table today, with Shoot First by Cease Loco. You did. You just gotta listen, man. You gotta listen. Y'all know how we end this thing. We're gonna go ahead and vibe out, man. We appreciate everybody for joining us at the round table. Make sure you hear every Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Add 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours to wherever you at. Put it together. You did. Cease Loco, Shoot First. Let's go.
Wow.
Yo.
I'm not no gangster. I never have been. But that don't matter. You can still get blasted. Brothers get mad then. They be reaching for their Mac 10. Start spraying the block. You better off if you was packing. I'm not. Promoting violence. You can quickly get silent. Stressed out. But then you be wondering where your 9 is. Mom dudes crying. Nobody witnessed. Who pulled the trigger that was all dipping when the 10 spit? You caught about 10 slugs you couldn't even reach. You was all about peace, so you wasn't holding no peace. Eat it. Brothers get beat up. Then they reach for their weaponry, pop in the truck, letting the heat score. Settle yellow metal, put a hole in your chest. Feel it burn, hollow points, with your flesh, body left stiff. Lifeless and living, yo, I'm not going out, so I might throw a clip. El Burner, Jonos and El Burner. Family thicker than a jungle in Burma, and I'm not a life termite. So I'm not letting nobody leave if I ever committed murder. Yo, I shoot first, and ask questions second. I'd rather remain breathing and get it back to the essence. You pull out, they pull out, and then wow with the cannon. I shoot first, I'ma be the last man standing. I shoot first, and ask questions second. I'd rather remain breathing and get it back to the essence. You pull out, they pull out, and then wow with the cannon. I shoot first, I'ma be the last man standing.